All right, my friends, for this problem, you're supposed to find the equation of the parabola of the form y equals ax squared plus bx plus c that passes through the points 0, 6, negative 2, 2, and 3, 4.5. So to get started, I would recommend just taking each point and then showing what it would look like if this equation did pass through that point. So like the point 0, 6, for example, would mean that your y coordinate is 6 when your x coordinate is 0. So which means you would just get the equation 6 is c. So one mystery solved. We now know what c is. And then you could take negative 2, and do the same thing with it. Sorry, negative 2, positive 2, that is. And then simplify it, what do we get? 2 would equal 4a minus 2b. And then c, we actually already know is 6, so might as well just put 6 in there for it, right? And so we'll come back and maybe clean that up later. Let's just do the same thing with 3, 4.5. So you're getting 4.5 for y when you're plugging 3 in for x. So simplifying this, you get 4.5 equals 9a plus 3b, and then we already know c is 6. There we go. So notice that these last two equations that I got are two equations with two unknowns. So I personally would subtract the 6 over in both situations. So just kind of keep going to the right here. So this first equation would say negative 4 equals 4a minus 2b. And then the second equation, let's see, what's 4.5 take away 6? Negative 1.5. There we go, something like that. I actually think I'm going to write negative 1.5 as negative 3/2. Like so. Either way, I don't think it matters. Notice row 1, it would be really easy to get like a negative b right here if we just divided everything by 2. So I'm just going to do 1/2 of equation 1 there. And I would get negative 2 equals 2a minus b. And then, I don't know, I think I'll just multiply both sides of this second equation by 1/3 so I can get a positive b here. So 1/3 times equation 2 would be, so 1/3 times negative 3/2 would be negative 1/2. And then on the right side, I'd have 3a plus b. And then I can just add these up. So that's not too bad. Anyway, so I'd have negative 2.5 equals 5a. Let's divide both sides by 5. And you would have a equals negative 1/2. All right. Once we know a, let's get b. I like this spot right there. So you'd have negative 2 equals 2 times negative 1/2 minus b. I'm going to add 1 over. So it looks like b would have been positive 1. And then now let's go ahead and get c. Just by back substituting, oh no, we already knew c, haha. C is 6. So your final answer would just be this with a, b, and c written in. So the equation that would hit all of those points would be negative 1/2 x squared plus bx would be 1x, and then plus c would be 6. Woo! All right, my friends, partial credit if you need it. You get 1 point for, oh wait, sorry. Oh, yes, you get 1 point for that, but 1 point for plugging 0 and 6 in simultaneously and getting this equation. 1 point for plugging in negative 2 and 2 simultaneously and getting this equation. And 1 point for plugging 3 and 4.5 in simultaneously and getting this equation right here. Okay. Next, 1 point for getting the a is negative 1/2. You have to have the support work where you show how you solved for it, though, in order to get that point. And then 1 point for getting b equals 1. Again, you have to have support work to justify getting the credit. And then the last 2 points are for getting the equation written perfectly, like so. And again, you would have to have all the support work to justify those 2 points as well. Okay? All right, my friends, that should add up to 7 points, does it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Go ahead and score it out of 7.